India is home to a fifth of the world's people. By 2050, its cities will hold 1 billion people. Most of them will get there the same way they always have: on foot, by bicycle, or by bus. Every morning, they calculate whether the city will meet them halfway. Most mornings, it does not.
Across India, 9 cities took on the same challenge: how to move more people, more sustainably, and more fairly. SUMACA brought those cities together, not with a single solution, but with a shared ambition to test ideas, share lessons, and turn pilots into practice.
Kochi had a metro and a water metro. But it lacked connections to the streets where people actually lived. 15 electric feeder buses, 8 corridors, and a live dashboard that KMRL now runs itself. In year 1, 1.4 million passengers. 70% of them had previously been walking. 43% had been paying for autos. Every ride tells the same story. The city moved towards the commuter, and the commuter moved.
Kochi was not the only city rethinking how people move. Across India, networks were being redesigned, services digitized, and cities were beginning to understand their mobility systems in new ways.
In Rajkot, every month, 35,000 people use an app to find their bus. Data guided the deployment of 73 new buses, improving network efficiency and increasing the share of destinations reachable within 60 minutes across the city.
કોર્પોરેશનની આરઆર સારથી એપ્લિકેશનથી નજીકના બસ સ્ટોપનું ટાઈમ ટેબલ જાણી શકાય છે અને સરળતાથી એક સ્ટેશનથી બીજે સ્ટેશન જઈ શકાય છે. એટલે આ એપ્લિકેશન બહુ ઉપયોગી છે અને પબ્લિક માટે સારી છે.
Every morning before school, these children counted cars before crossing the road. Nobody had asked them what it felt like to walk here. Until someone did. They drew what they saw: a crossing that stopped halfway, a sign in the middle of the footpath. A planner looked at their drawings and took them seriously. 6 agencies, 18 months, 3 changes in leadership. The project did not stop. An NMT cell, permanent, inside BMC. The idea is now Odisha state policy: a street, a pilot, a precedent. In February 2026, Shillong didn't reform a bus system. It built one. 84 city buses, a ticketing app, a journey planner, a city building its transport system from scratch. People said cycling wouldn't work in Shillong. The hills were too steep. 20 electric cycles suggested other ones. The electric assist made it possible, with a scale-up plan to 200.
Across India, cities were looking beyond vehicles to the streets people walk on, the routes they cycle on, and the systems that shape those journeys.
At Surat's Althan depot, solar panels on the roof and second life batteries below generated 75.49 megawatt hours of renewable energy in 2025. A green mobility zone was modeled with a target to cut emissions by up to 79% by 2031. A 200 crore rupee green municipal bond was listed on the NSE. A city choosing to finance its own transition rather than wait to be funded. In Thiruvananthapuram, a pilot at Vikas Bhavan Depot transformed the way 163 e-buses are managed. With smarter charging, optimized schedules, and a digital depot management system, KSRTC unlocked an additional 35 kilometers of daily operational service, helping more buses go farther and connect with more passengers. Dhwani Spandana, the resonance of sound. It was fitted to 200 KSRTC Karnataka buses, with 400 user modules in the hands of visually impaired passengers. It speaks in Kannada, at the right stop, at the right moment. Before this, every journey required asking a stranger for help. Today, passengers can travel with greater confidence and independence.
ಈ ಡಿವೈಸಿಂದ ನಾವು ಯಾರ ಹೆಲ್ಪು ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ಗಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು. ಯಾವ ಬಸ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹತ್ತಿರದಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಬಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಮತ್ತು ಆ ಬಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಆ ಬಸ್ ನಂಬರಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ.
Across 5 cities, more than 6,000 drivers and conductors participated in gender sensitization training. Because safer public transport is not only about vehicles and infrastructure. It is also about the people delivering the service.
And in some cities, mobility was creating new opportunities as well. More women were finding a place behind the wheel, expanding not only access to transport, but access to livelihoods through motivation, training, and finance.
ಇವ್ರ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಇಬ್ಬರು ಬಂದು ಕಲ್ತು ಆಟೋ ಡ್ರೈವಿಂಗು ಮತ್ತು ಕಾರ್ ಡ್ರೈವಿಂಗು ಮತ್ತು ಇದು ಸ್ಲೆಪ್ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಈಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆಟೋ ತಗೋತೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಧೈರ್ಯನೂ ಇದೆ, ಓಡಿಸ್ತೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ധൈര്യನೂ ಇದೆ. ഇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ತುಂಬ സ്കൂൾ ಥರ ಬಂದು ನಾವು കൽത്ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ.
കൊച്ചി മെട്രോ മുന്നിലേക്ക് വെച്ച ഒരു തൊഴിൽ സംരംഭം. എന്നെപ്പോലെ തന്നെ 50 തൊഴിലാളികളുണ്ട്. അതിൽ ഞങ്ങൾ 2 വനിതകളുമുണ്ട്. ഇത്രയും നല്ലൊരു തൊഴിലവസരം ഒരുക്കി തന്ന കൊച്ചി മെട്രോയ്ക്ക് 1000 നന്ദി രേഖപ്പെടുത്തുന്നു.
ଆମେ ଏବେ ବସ୍ ପାଇଁ ପୁନେ ଟ୍ରେନିଂ ଯାଇଥିଲୁ, ସେଇଠୁ ଭଲସେ ଟ୍ରେନିଂ ନେଇକି ଆସିଲୁ. ଆଉ ଆଗକୁ ଭଲରେ କେମିତି ଗାଡ଼ି ଚଲେଇବୁ, ବସ୍ ଚଲେଇବୁ, ସେଇ ଆଶାରେ ଆମେ ଅଛୁ.
What 9 cities learned did not stay in 9 cities. Beyond individual projects, the program was also building capacity. 4,876 people were trained. City pilots became national guidelines, and city labs became state institutions.
Through the project, what we tried to do was work alongside these cities, support them in co-creating solutions that would take away the focus from infrastructure to looking at the users, to looking at how they would benefit and how it would reach the bottom of the pyramid. What we've also seen across the board is the willingness from the government side to implement new and challenging changes which were not earlier done.
In future, we will be looking for similar kind of programs in association with GIZ and new areas to be explored which can further improve whatever we have learned in this program. And I want greater participation of the cities, and we have to reach to those cities which are still untouched.
Some crossings are still being painted. Some buses have not arrived yet. Some labs are still planning their first session. Because cities do not change all at once. They change. One crossing, one route, one person at a time. What changed was something more durable than infrastructure. It was a question. Who is this street for? Who gets to feel safe on it? Who gets to move through this city with dignity? That question, asked seriously in 9 cities at eye level, is very difficult to stop asking. And that is the point.